Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors.
And welcome to our picnic.
Today we have the Spark with us, the DJI Spark, because a friend of ours, Tyler, lost...
You all saw him at our Club's Fun Fly videos that we did last month. So.
Well, he messaged me last night letting me know that his airplane went down back behind you guys in Death Valley.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Spark is my quickest, easiest drone to get in the air besides the Mavic. I just happen to have 3 batteries charged for this and only half a battery charged for the Mavic.
Yeah, he bought the extra battery.
Yeah.
We knew he would.
And so thought it'd be a good chance to come out, show off what this can do, and maybe you guys can help us look for this, because while we're looking, we're going to be watching on my phone, super small, but while you guys are watching, we'll have thousands of extra eyes scanning the trees to see if we can find it. It's a bright red and yellow plane. So,
and we'll have this Spark link down below in case you want to check it out. We've really enjoyed flying it. Make sure you go check out like our first impressions videos. We have enjoyed it. Our impressions haven't really changed much since those. We still think the same thing, like should have been 4K, should have been the 3-axis gimbal, but we really enjoyed the size and just the ease of use with just getting it in the air. We haven't had a lot of trouble with this one yet, so we have enjoyed it.
Size is a big thing on this one. It's lighter than the Mavic 2, so it's just less intimidating of a drone and still very capable. The other gimmicks we don't really use, like the hand gestures. That's just
they don't work very well.
Nah, but the drone itself is pretty cool.
Let's fly.
All right, I'm gonna let you do the. I was gonna do the hand.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna let Abby do the first flight and take off and scanning, and then I'll fly a second battery.
This is
so
bright as it goes.
Hit the film button here. Yeah. Yes. It'll get brighter when you get in the air and look down a bit. And then the takeoff portion, you know how that works.
You ready?
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So we think, according to Tyler, it's basically straight back from where we are. Could be off to the left a hair because it was going from right to left, so it could have gone down a bit more. While Abby plays around with the camera settings, he said it cleared Death Valley and it went right into the thick part of the tree line. So could be right into the first tree. Also could be back past them some. I can still see you. It's all about searching for that airplane. Remember, it's bright red and yellow. So, I mean, we stand a pretty good chance of seeing it. We just got to scan the area really well. It just went down last night.
I'm just checking like the edge.
Now don't be afraid to go down some.
I'm probably gonna let you.
We sat closer to the edge of Death Valley is so we'd have a good signal going down into the hill if we need to. So I'll spot and let you know. Hey, you could still go down quite a bit.
It's probably in like the thickest part here.
It could be. Yeah, it could be. So what we're doing here is something that I kind of daydream about when I'm at work or something. I'm thinking, what other things can people use drones for that are good to help other people? Not just for recreation because they're cool, but search and rescue. Let's say there's flood somewhere and people are looking for each other. Police officers on the ground, they can only see and do and cover so much area. But if you have half the force or a third of the force, a fourth of the force that has a drone like this Spark that we can just take off in a matter of a couple minutes, just think of the amount of ground that can be covered versus what one person can do on ground. It's amazing. There's all kinds of applications that you could use drones for that are just good to help people. If someone escapes prison or something, imagine they always say the first few minutes, the first hour or so is the most crucial, and that makes perfect sense. Now imagine if 5 of the security guards of the prison all just took their drones off all at once and started scanning the area. They could cover so much more ground so much faster when they realize a prisoner escapes or something. There's a lot of applications where these things fly themselves, anyone can fly them, and they could just do so much good for society. This We just so happen to be looking for an airplane that's lost in Death Valley. Abby's pretty high right now.
So do we think it's going to be close to the edge or like way far back?
It could be fairly far back. You know, when we're flying and we're standing back there,
it's really hard
you
to
can't
tell.
really see how deep it goes into Death Valley.
This is not a good time of year to lose a plane.
No, it's not. Although we stand a better chance right now than we will in the fall because red and yellow plane. So the green leaves, you know, we might be able to find it. We might. And it's possible that we could overlook it. You guys may have already seen it. And you're like, hey, look at this frame. And so if you do see it, let us know because Tyler's going to be watching this video too. And
do you remember his YouTube name?
no, I don't.
think of
No,
his
but if
YouTube
I
name
can think of it, I'll link it. I don't. Does he have videos on planes and stuff?
I don't know, but I know he's commented.
Yeah.
Commented.
You're doing a good job scanning. I see the approach she's taking. It looks good. You're higher than I expected, but I suppose it's good to scan more area higher up first, and then if we maybe see something, we can get down closer. Probably not going to cut much of this out because I want people to be able to look and help us try to find it. I think, see, you're definitely on the right side. He said that he's like, he was coming in right to left, and he thinks that it was at about the halfway mark, or maybe a little farther than the halfway mark.
I'm at like the edge of the field.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a good sized plane too. What did he call that plane? It was one of his favorites. Can't remember.
Well, I'll let you get way down in there. If you want.
Okay.
Do you want
So
me to,
you're
like,
off to the right.
Do you want me to like stand down and try to spot for you, or?
No.
Okay.
I see it. I see it. So I want to. We're definitely way above the tree line, so we're just getting a quick scan.
88 feet high.
Is that from where we are or from where it is?
Height. 88 feet
Well,
high.
yeah, but I mean,
410 feet away.
I mean, is that height from where it took off, or is that height from down in Death Valley?
I don't know.
There's a bird that likes the spark. It's flying all around
I
it.
don't even see the spark.
Where that bird is swarming it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a fan of that, is it?
Yeah, I'm really high. I guess I didn't realize I was so high. That might be from where we are, from where we took off.
How far back are we on the tree line? So we're right, I'm trying to stay right on that tree line.
Oh, there's no way we're going to find that.
I don't know.
You're just going to have to go down in there and walk.
Let's see. I see it. So I think that this is relatively where he thinks, you know, if you could see a bright red tail sticking up or something, that's the only chance we have. I think that we're roughly on the area where he thinks it went down. I'm right over that halfway mark.
Going down.
Yep, I'm going down some.
I just didn't realize how thick the trees were.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. I want to go over a little farther, and then I'll turn around to give us another angle. I don't see anything yet. This is about where it should be though. Just according to what he said. It's pretty nasty though, yeah.
I'm surprised we're not seeing any planes at all.
Yeah. So there's Death Valley, there's the edge of it. What I'm going to do is turn around now, head back the other way so we can see the other side of the trees. Like there's a little area where there's no trees. See that?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go back over this way. Make sure we see the edge of Death Valley so we're going the right way. Right there. And let's head this way here. See if we see anything over here.
So dense.
Yeah.
Aim straight down.
I don't know, Tyler. Your plane may be gone until the winter. be so hard to see. It'd be nice if it, see that little branch that's down, it'd be nice if it was in a little spot like that.
Yeah.
I thought I saw some little bright green thing. It's probably just a leaf, but you see that little?
But we're not looking for green, we're looking
No,
for red.
I know, but colors, I mean, it could be white foam with green on it. No, that's a leaf. Right? Or is that something that's like yellow? You see that?
No,
That's a tree, right? See, it says we're 1.3 feet off the ground, which is not true.
Yeah, so it's
I see it, yeah, from where we took off. I'll go a little farther the other way.
It could almost be like, see where that van is up here, Nathan?
Yeah.
It could almost be like back there. Camera turned off.
That's all right. This will be a good way to splice everything back up. I was just saying we're going to bring the drone back in and put in a fresh battery. So let me turn it around. We'll head back in. There's us.
I don't see it.
It's
That's the one thing. It's so small. Like,
it's tiny.
It's really hard to see line of sight.
We'll land, we'll put another battery in, we'll go one more time, but stay tuned. We need your fresh eyes. We need everyone's eyes helping us look for this thing. This is a nice plane, he's a good pilot. So we'll get a new battery in and then we'll try again. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this where we ask you guys to help us try to find something. But, you know, it's kind of fun. It's pretty
like
cool.
Where's Waldo? We're looking for red and what? Yellow?
Yellow.
Ah, well, if it was red and white, it'd be Where's Waldo?
Team effort. The Spark really is a good drone. I mean, we've been flying it a lot. This is probably close to 20 flights or so. And for us, with as many things as we fly, that's a lot.
Have we even had it a month yet?
Probably not. Maybe close to it. Coming right in. It's not letting me go to the right. It won't let me go at all. Yeah.
It's so scary.
Yeah. All right, so there's one battery. Let me power off here. Get a fresh battery.
I'm gonna say, let's fly toward that van and then fly like that way.
Okay. Battery down. Fresh battery. Let's boot up here.
You would think the best angle to see it would be coming from this way. If he was coming right to left.
Yeah, it could be right there. It could have went straight down. Could have been kind of a skimmed thing. We haven't gone very far left and we haven't gone to the van. So I say do your van, then we'll go farther to the left to get a more extreme approach. And that might be all we do. We may just do a couple flights here. So let's see if that'll reconnect. We're taking off.
Ready?
Yep. Let's find an airplane.
strong gust of wind when it...
Yeah. Now we're not flying in sport mode either. We could cover more ground in sport mode, but we don't really need to with this because we're trying to find that airplane. She's basically going right for this van that we can see. We saw someone crash in that parking lot up there for the fun fly, for the club's fly-in. So it's a good spot for planes to go down.
I'm clear of the tree line, right?
Yep, I believe so.
I'm just pointing straight down. It's kind of scary to fly like that.
I don't. You will eventually hit a tree if you keep going. Yeah, now you're above it. Now you're above it.
It's just so dense.
Yeah.
And it's so dark down at the bottom of it.
Yeah, no lights getting in there. Which, you know, maybe if we came out closer to noon or 1, we'd have more light going down in there, but right now it's later in the evening, so it's probably pretty dark down in there.
Lost
I see you.
the van.
Should go left, right there, a little farther. See how you flew away from us, the line? Go left more. Left more, point it directly that way. Should be right there. Yeah, it is. It's just behind those trees. I see you. You're cruising to the right.
You'd think that'd be far enough over.
Yeah, definitely. Go farther to the left now and see what you can see. You're going, there you go. Still to the right.
Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh.
Alright, you're pointing the right way now? And just let's head over to the far left. You're still going right.
I don't know.
You think it's over there?
I think I'm gonna. If we were to spot it, it'd be going this way.
Yeah, because that's the way the plane was going, so that makes sense. Because if it's going from right to left, then we're probably going to see it going from right to left too. I think it'll be a little farther over. We're still just see the tall trees there? You're to the right of those tall trees.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be behind our camera or
Am
farther
I
left.
Cleared the tree lines?
Yes. Oh yeah, by far. You could drop down probably 10 more feet at least. This is a hard find. This is a challenge. That's why we're coming to you guys for a little help here. Little eyes, extra eyes to help look for this thing. We may have to come back in the winter or late fall once those leaves are down.
How am I doing now?
You're still really high. You could come down 20 more feet and be fine. And I'd stop there so I can still see you. If I had to put money on it, I'd say it's relatively in the area that you are. But it could be a little farther over. and I can't see you below the tree line now. I mean, I know where you are.
Yeah, I thought I saw something, but I think it's just a stick. I thought that
Oh yeah.
was something, but
You want to go down a little more?
I think that's just a stick. We're negative feet now.
Hmm.
I don't know, Nathan.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd be able to see something red stick out like a sore thumb.
Right. It is probably just buried in the dirt. Go a little farther left, just to make me feel better.
Yeah, gain some altitude.
Yeah, so I can see where I see you. Okay, now I can tell you're good there. Now I can see which way you're going. Okay, you're still going the right way. It's fun to fly with a purpose other than just enjoyment sometimes. It's kind of like it even makes you feel a little bit better about your purchase of an expensive drone. You know, hey, we're out here doing some good, trying to help someone find their downed plane. So it's cool, you know, it's cool. And the more people that are out there that know how to fly drones and know how to fly them safely, if some type of disaster situation happened and we needed some eyes in the sky just to help save lives or something, this type of application would be extremely helpful. Could you imagine, you know, if you live at the top of a hill and everybody that lives down below you, their houses got flooded or something and kids were lost. You know, everybody that lived up on that hill, maybe 10 of those people have drones and they all get them up and fly and try to help find people. Now, as long as there's not full-size aircraft in the area looking or something, that could really save lives. And I'm sure it will someday.
There's something gray down there.
Check it out because...
Well, look. There's something gray.
Let's drop down a little more.
If we lose this though, they're never gonna find it.
No.
It's definitely not his plane.
Let me see. Yeah, there's definitely, that looks like the trap door on Lost. Yeah. And it might be.
That's definitely not his plane, but that is something.
That's interesting. Let me see if I can see you pop up above the tree line. Keep going up. There, I see you. Okay, now point your camera up and swing it back around to us. Okay? Like level, and just turn around till you see us. And get us centered. Okay? Now, anyone watching this video, especially at the club, looking at us, now just pan your camera down slowly so they can see about where it is if they wanted to take the path. Okay, what we were doing there, the camera turned off again. I can just explain. When Abby aimed the camera up at us and then pointed it down, she was showing anyone at the club, this is the path to take if you want to go see what that big thing is in there. So it's right at the farthest point, and then maybe 20 or 30 feet into the tree line to see what that big trap door to Lost is.
I'm guessing that this plane is somewhere in the middle of one of these trees. I bet it hit pretty hard. And you just can't see it with the leaves.
Right. Tyler, I'm sorry, we're almost out of juice on this battery, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see it through all that thick trees. Now maybe we did see it and just cannot see on our little phone. You know, some people are going to be watching this in 1080p on a huge TV, so they're going to stand a better chance of seeing that airplane. It'd be so cool though if someone does see this and he actually gets his plane back.
What's that? What's that little speck?
Go down some.
It's so hard because we don't have 1080p on this view.
Yeah, I don't go much farther.
See that?
Yeah.
I feel like that's so small though.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
Ah. You're gonna have to come up and home.
It might just be like a flower, but
Yeah. Don't know.
look at that though.
Well, just in case, pan your camera up so he can see where it's at. Hold on now, watch that tree.
Okay. I think it's facing us. Let's see.
No, you can see the map.
No, so not facing us at all.
Not quite, no. There.
So there's a club. There's that tree. It's pretty far
It's pretty far in there, whatever that is.
Because I'm still not to it. It's right there. I don't know if that's a plain piece
Nah.
or if that's a flower,
Who
but
knows?
alright, we gotta go in.
Yes.
Is that doing that itself?
Abby didn't come back in time, so the GPS took over. Well,
Which is pretty nice.
yeah, it is. Do you see it yet?
It's coming
hear
fast. It's coming 22 miles an hour.
It went
Oh
into
my gosh!
it went into its own sport mode
Holy moly!
just so it could get
This
back
is going
home.
fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, the spark lands. Hopefully, you were able to help us find that. If not, isn't it cool just to imagine the realistic applications that you could have with a drone?
It's coming down there on us.
Yeah. Let us know what you would like to see drones be able to do in the future, or even realistically now, in the comment section below. And if you did see anything that looked like the plane, put a little timestamp down there and we'll all try to check it out too. Very, very cool. Thank you guys so much for helping us look for Tyler's plane.
Hopefully we find it soon.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.